guys, welcome to Planning with Crystal. Today's advent calendar unboxing is the Harvey Nichols Beauty Advent Calendar for 2024. This one cost me £250. It contains 42 products. Yep, it's a 25-day calendar, but lots of the days have more than one product, which personally I love. It's worth over £1,000, and 1 in every 100 advent calendars will contain a £250 Harvey Nichols gift card. I believe it will be in day number 25 if you are lucky enough to get one. I sadly did not, but I've got it. We're ready to unbox. So let's dive right in. First of all, I just want to show you the calendar itself. It's got a slip cover on, which on the back has got details of all the products inside. And then inside it is in a kind of simple red design, and then you open it up and it's got the black and the white and the red again. It seems really well made. All the drawers are pretty tough and hardy, so you could definitely reuse it if you wanted to. I know that matters to a lot. Some people, not at all, but I like to mention it anyway. Day number 1. So this is the product that shows up in a lot of the advent calendars. It is the Augustinus Beta, the Rich Cream with TFC8, 15ml, 0.5 fluid ounce. And I'm pleased to say this is kind of where the theme for common advent calendar products sort of ends. One of the reasons I've picked the Harvey Nichols advent calendar as one to unbox is it seems to have quite a few products in there that none of the other calendars are doing. Well, I say that up till now because obviously they're not all out yet. But it seemed to have a few different products, and that's kind of what attracted me to it. But this is the Rich Cream. It is worth £75. You can buy it in this size. I know we kind of get sick of seeing it. It is a really good moisturiser. This is the one, the Rich Cream, that's better for kind of drier skin types. But it is a really good moisturiser. It's just, it's been done and then done some more. But saying that, I know a lot of people are always pleased to see it, and when I have it, I will use it, I will enjoy it. Day number 2, and today we get a fragrance from Xerjoff. I never know how to pronounce these things. This is the Herba Pura Eau de Parfum in a 15ml size, and this is what it looks like. It is in a spray. This lid, by the way, super heavy. It's like a crown. You'll be able to see it's got the fragrance name etched into it on the side there. Now, Selfridges sell this particular size of fragrance, in a little set. So it's a set of 3 15ml fragrances for £220, including this one. So if you divide it by 3, that gives us £73.33. So we could use that to work it out. We could go price per mil, but you can buy it in that little set. So it seems maybe slightly more valuable than I expected. It says, translating to pure grass, the Xerjoff Herba Pura Eau de Parfum is as fresh and invigorating as a spring morning. Exuberant fruits like Sicilian citruses and Calabrian bergamot sparkle at the top with vitality as musk and stark amber throw open the gates for sensual vanilla. It is actually very nice. It does smell fresh a little bit, but the fresh I think is overtaken by that kind of musky scent. It is the sort of scent that I think would last quite a long time on the skin. You know, you get some like traditional fresh fragrances that you spray on and then it's disappeared in like 5 minutes. I think this one will last an awful lot longer. It's got, like I said, more of the sort of musky stuff behind it to make it into a bit of a stronger fragrance rather than just like a fresh. It is very nice though. Day number 3. Today we get 2 products from Trinny London, 2 very different products. We get a moisturiser and we also get a colour product. So the moisturiser is the Energize Me Niacinamide Moisturiser for recharged, balanced skin, and this is in the travel size, which is 14.5ml or 0.49 fluid ounce. They do actually sell it in this size. It retails for £18 in this size. It says recharge and rebalance stressed skin with our highly active hydrator. Powered by skin boosting niacinamide, our lightweight formulation works to balance oil and even the tone and texture. Comforting Seeker is there to soothe, while energizing succinic acid revives your natural radiance. Over time, skin is better equipped to respond to daily stresses, leaving it clear, hydrated, and wide awake. And then we get the Eye to Eye eye shade in the shade Virtue. This is 4g, it retails for £18, and I believe these are stackable. It's possible that the moisturiser might be stackable as well. They're sort of designed like this so you could have multiple and stack them on top of each other. I really like the look of this colour. I'm going to swatch it for you. This just looks like the perfect kind of base shade for your eyes. It's described as a soft shell champagne. Quite creamy. That looks like it'll be a good base shade for me. It's like my eyes but better kind of thing. Because what I tend to find for me personally, and this is definitely a me thing, is my eyelids can be a little bit like, not red, but they've got a slight bit of kind of colour to them. So sometimes I'll put like a concealer or something on, or a bit of foundation, just to kind of get rid of that, even if I'm not wearing makeup. Whereas this I think would be maybe a better alternative, because it'll give it that kind of radiance. So it'll be a nice base if you want to put all the colours on top, but also just look like a radiant eye when it's on its own. The tip on the back of the box says your ring finger is perfectly sized for the shape of your eyes. Simply build up for intensity. Day number 4 is another day with 2 products, and they look like they work quite well together. The brand is Olverum, and we get their body scrub and firming body moisturiser. So the body polish is made with natural essential oils. It's 50ml or 1.6 fluid ounce, and it's in this lovely metal tube. They've just started selling them actually in this size. It retails for £18 in this travel size. Gliding on smoothly, this unique dual action exfoliating mousse contains a carefully balanced combination of natural ingredients designed to buff and nourish skin gently but effectively. Apply onto dry or damp skin and massage in a circular motion. Leave it on for a few minutes to activate and then rinse thoroughly and pat dry. Firming body moisturiser is also in a tube. It says a sophisticated cornucopia of high-performing natural ingredients has been carefully formulated to firm and hydrate the skin while enhancing its elasticity for a visible difference. And it says to apply to clean, damp skin and massage, best used as part of your body firming ritual after the Olverum body polish and Olverum firming body oil. So they're designed to be used together. Body moisturiser is 30ml or 1.1 fluid ounce. That is also a travel size that retails for £18. So nice, like I said, you use them together. I like the idea of that. So day 4 is going to be by exfoliating and moisturising the body. Day number 5. Today is another day where we get 2 products. We get a scrunchie from Slip in the gold colour. I've spoken about slip scrunchies so many times. I've got so many of them, and I love them for just kind of protecting my hair and not snagging my hair. They also look really nice in the hair. I also sleep in them and they protect my hair from getting tangled, and they are just amazing. I love them. So you get 1 in here. It's also got the Slip branding on if you've got it on your wrist and you want people to know you've got a slip scrunchie. It is branded as well. In terms of like a price point for that, there is another products in here, don't worry, I will get to that in a second, but it's kind of hard to work it out because they sell them in various pack sizes. But at the moment on the Harvey Nichols website, they've got a little Christmas set, which is 4 of the Slip Silk Skinny Scrunchies, which is the type we've got here, and you get 4 of them for £25. So we will say this is worth about £6.25. Also today, we get a little branded hairbrush that says Harvey Nichols on it here, and it's wood, and that's just printed on there. Now this is hard to value because they don't actually sell this. Now a similar sized plastic hairbrush from like one of the brands that does it, they're usually around about the £6.99 price point. I do kind of like these 2 together. I could see people will probably think this is a little bit of a filler because it's not like a branded product. Well, it is, it's Harvey Nichols branded product, but it's not like a product you could buy, although I could absolutely see people buying this hairbrush, and I do like a little handy one for my bag. So I will enjoy these. Let me know what you think of this combo. Day number 6, and today we get a candle from Neom. It is the Happiness Scented Candle, which is Neroli, Mimosa and Lemon, 75g or 2.6 ounce. This is a travel size of the candle and it retails for £19. Very clean, kind of sleek look to it. It is a very kind of fresh, uplifting scent. It's quite vibrant with the kind of citrus scent to it. I like the idea that the candle will make you happy. It's not a Christmassy smelling candle, you know, you get those. This is very much not. So these are 100% natural fragrances, botanical ingredients, 100% naturally derived wax, and they are also hand poured. Day number 7. Today we get 2 full-size products from Laura Mercier. I absolutely love Laura Mercier. I think they're a wonderful, wonderful brand. They just nail the kind of natural makeup look instead of it looking like you're wearing makeup. I guess it depends what you're going for, but really high quality formulations as well. So the first product we have here is their lip glaze, and it's in the shade 175 Baby Doll, and it's 5.7ml or 0.19 fluid ounce. I'll insert a video here of me applying it. It is the one I'm wearing right now. It smells lovely as well. It smells really kind of sweet and I love it. It actually reminds me of being much younger, because I remember when I first could like afford to get really good quality makeup, Laura Mercier was one of the brands I was drawn to, and I remember buying a little set around Christmas of the little lip glosses and just falling in love with the scent and the feel of them. So they are like a gloss, but they have a little bit of like stickiness, but not too much, just enough to kind of moisturise your lips. And I guess if you were in a wind tunnel, a tiny bit of your hair might stick to it. But in terms of just wearing it, it's comfortable. It is one I will reach for. I would go so far as to say it's probably my favourite type of gloss. So I'm very happy it's in here. The full-size lip gloss retails for £26. Also in here we get the tinted moisturiser blush in the shade Provenance. Now, checking out swatches of this shade, I actually think it's possibly too pale for me. I don't go for like a super pale blush, and this looks like it's going to be it. This is what it looks like in the tube. Like I said, it is a full size and it retails for £28.50 in this full size, which is 15ml of product. I'll put a swatch on the screen so you can see what this looks like. Don't get me wrong, it looks like it will probably be quite wearable for most people, but I just know it isn't a product I'm going to use. It's got like a nozzle kind of applicator on it, so I guess it's one you'd either dot onto your cheeks or you would maybe put on the back of your hands and apply it. There is another blush in here though that I'm wearing today, which came in this calendar, so we are doing more swatches when we get there. Day number 8, and today we get 2 fragrances, and these are from Maison Francis Cajun. We get Gentle Fluidity Silver and Gentle Fluidity Gold. I've had these before. I think it was last year's Harrods fragrance calendar. So these are pretty pricey fragrances. So we are only getting small ones in here. We're getting the 5ml, so it's kind of like a sample, which is 0.17 ounce. So not massive, but a nice way to try them. And I even like the packaging of these. It really is lovely. So Gold is described as an enveloping trail of juniper berries, which is the first thing that hits me when I smell this one, and nutmeg oil, which combines with the heart of coriander, leading to a woody base of musk, amber and vanilla for a truly captivating perfume designed for both men and women. And 35ml of this product would be £115, which would make this worth about £16.42 price per ml. Same value for the silver one, but I'm going to show you the fragrance and obviously let you know a little bit more about it. But value wise, they are the same. They just come in like 2 variations. Packaging is quite similar, but again, this one's done in like silver because it's silver, and the other one is gold, and this one is a lighter coloured liquid as well. It is very different. I don't think they smell similar at all. This one is described as sensual and calming. A combination of iris and heliotropin takes centre stage, leading to a lingering finish of musk, amber and vanilla. So there is musk, amber and vanilla in each, but those first kind of notes lead to very different fragrances. But I do think, I mean, I like them both. And if you've watched me unbox a few calendars, there are quite a lot of fragrances that I don't get on with. And actually in this box, so far, I'm enjoying them all. Day number 9, and today we get a full-size lipstick from Charlotte Tilbury. It's the Super Nudes Supermodel, and it's 3.5 gram or 0.12 ounce, so a full size, like I said. So this is a nudie colour, and I'm not a particularly nudie coloured person when it comes to lipstick. This isn't something I think I would realistically wear, so I'm not going to be swatching it, but I will put a little picture on screen for you there. So this is 3.5 gram, it's a full size, and it retails for £28. It's nice that they've included a nude though if you aren't somebody who wants like a bright red, because some calendars lean towards give them all the reds, it's Christmas, and not everybody likes to wear those. So this one is probably a lot more wearable for most people. Day number 10, and we've got some more fragrance, quite a bit of fragrance in this calendar. And these 2 are from Escentric Molecules. So we've got Escentric Molecule number 1, which is probably their most famous one. Now these are in 8.5ml size, which seems to be like a travel size, but not everywhere sells the whole range in travel size. Like some they do in this size, some they don't. It's very confusing. But it's in a vial like this, and it is a spray. Now, Escentric Molecule 1 is quite difficult to kind of describe. I'm going to go off their description for this one. They say it contains only the aroma chemical ISO-E Super, which on its own is less of a fragrance than an effect. The wearer may notice subtle, velvety, woody notes, which I did, which will vanish and then resurface after some time. More than this, she or he will notice the impact that the fragrance has on other people, because Molecule 1 lends an indefinable allure to the wearer. In fact, its effect is almost pheromonic. So if you've ever wanted to try a kind of pheromonic thing, then this would be it. It is, I think, their best-selling fragrance. It seems to be really, really popular. People seem to love it. Maybe it's time I finally jumped on board and gave it like a proper shot. The other product in here is the Molecule 1, but this time with black tea. So they do this, they will sometimes blend the molecule with other things, in this case black tea. So M plus T creates an aromatic cloud of enveloping ISO E Super pierced with the splendour of black tea and Mate tea absolute, tempered with bitter fresh notes and a whisper of florals. Now this one retails for £30. And Molecule 1, despite being the same size, I can only see in a set. So do these really good value sets now where you can get 5 of the 8.5ml fragrances for £45, which would mean that other one was only worth £9. And I find it strange to understand how this one would be £45 and the other one from the same brand in the same size would be like £30. It seems strange. We have had this version before with the tea, and it's very nice. It definitely lends a slightly different sort of scent to it. The tea one is more kind of noticeable, and Molecule 1, as I've said, kind of comes and goes. I think if I had to choose between the two, I think I prefer Molecule 1 on its own, just because it's so kind of unusual, although the tea one is very nice as well. They're both pretty inoffensive fragrances is how I would describe it. You know, you get some and they're so like divisive. I feel like these are a little bit more, most people will like them. Day number 11, and today we get another candle. I love this. This one is by Jo Loves, and it's a layered votive. So this is basically 2 of their candles layered together. And the candles they have layered together are like the perfect Christmassy scent. We have got snowflakes and Christmas trees. Snowflakes kind of smells like a winter walk, if that's possible. I mean, that's not a scent, is it, Crystal? But you know what I mean. And Christmas trees, it smells like Christmas trees. I've had their layered candles before, like in a bigger size that I've bought, and genuinely you are sat there, it's burning away, it's creating this like lovely atmosphere, and then gradually it switches to that other scent. It kind of gives you a lot more than you would just get with one candle. It's really lovely. So these votive ones, they don't usually sell this size on their own. Usually this would like kind of come in a set. It's usually £75 for kind of 3 of their candles. So we're going to say this one is worth around about £25. But they are really lovely candles. They burn really, really well, like a really kind of clean burn. And they smell incredible. And it is a 70g size, which is 2.6 ounce. And it is handmade in England. Day number 12, and today we get the Eve L'Homme cleanser in a 50ml, which I believe is a full size. We have had this in another recent advent calendar. Was it Space NK? I can't remember. But this one's bigger. This is the 50ml size. So this is the original hot cloth cleanser. I know Liz Earle is probably the one most people know, but this is the brand that did it first. And this is like a lovely kind of herbal cleanser. It really takes off the makeup. It really does help improve the condition of your skin, but it does have quite a herbal scent, so just prepare yourself for that because it might be a little bit different from some of the other scented cleansers you might be used to. It's made in England. This one is the 50ml or 1.6 fluid ounce size. It says warm a small amount of cleanser between your fingers. Use circular movements to massage onto dry skin. You're then going to go ahead with your muslin cloth, which you get in here, and you are going to put this into hot water, wring it out, and then press the warm damp cloth onto the face and hold for 5 seconds to open the pores. And then you can basically do like a whole routine and repeat that, and it gradually opens the pores and feels more like a spa treatment than just cleansing. Or if you're in a rush, you can just use it as like regular cleansing balm. And in that size, it would usually retail for £48. Although it isn't boxed, it is just the cleanser and the cloth in the drawer. Day number 13, and today, lucky for some instead of unlucky for some, we get 2 products from Fenty Beauty. So one of them is a fragrance. It is Fenty Eau de Parfum in a 10ml travel size. And this one retails for £26. And this is what it looks like. It's in a spray bottle, which is my favoured way of receiving perfume. I'm not a big fan of roller balls. Ooh, this is actually really nice. So it's described as a spicy floral scent with notes of magnolia, musk, tangerine and Bulgarian rose. The fragrance expresses itself uniquely on each wearer for a long-lasting experience that's made up of only middle notes. That's exciting, something a little bit different. I also love the colour of the box, which is like neither here nor there, but there you go. The other product in here is a full size Pouncicle Hydrating Lip Stain in the shade Fuchsia Wife 05, and it's 6.5ml or 0.22 fluid ounce. Packaging is pretty cool. Look at it, it's like triangular. Like it reminds me of a Toblerone. Should we try it out? Okay, I've just taken off the other thing I had on my lip. Oh, this looks quite pigmented. Okay, so it's quite a vibrant pink. I'm not convinced it's all where it needs to be. It's a really light formula, so it definitely feels more like a stain, and it is supposed to dry down into a stain. So we'll see how we do kind of throughout this video. But it's Fuchsia Wife. It's retails for £21. It says it hydrates instantly and all day. It's not the most hydrating formulation. It's not dry in my lips, but it's kind of somewhere in the middle of moisturising and matte. Feather and bleed resistant, locks in moisture and conditions the lips to leave them feeling soft and smooth. We'll see. Goes on glossy, leaves behind a soft tint, and it says customisable sheer to medium coverage. I wouldn't have said it was very sheer. It seems really quite pigmented to me. What do we think? Day number 14, and we've got two products in here, one of which has been well and truly squished in here. These pore masks. I'm not sure it's good for the mask. It's by 111 Skin, and it's the Y Theorem Biocellulose Facial Mask. Looks like this. Doesn't look good, does it, all squished up, but here we are. This one retails for £22. Advanced masking technology soothes, softens and strengthens stressed skin. This particular one is to target dryness, irritation, sensitivity and redness. So I do find the 111 Skin Mask perform really well, better than most of the competitors. I cleanse my face, dry my face, and then pop this on. I think it's 20 minutes, yep. And they adhere quite well to the skin because they're kind of like a jelly type texture, so they do adhere quite well to the skin. You can actually walk around with this on your face and it shouldn't slide off. But then take the 20 minutes, relax. The other product in here, which makes perfect sense, is a moisturiser that's particularly well suited to kind of sensitive skin, and it is by Kate Somerville. This is the Delicate Recovery Cream. Oh, this doesn't look good. It kind of looks like it's coming away at the edges. I'm not sure this is how this cream usually looks. Let me know in the comments. It almost looks, I don't know, not quite right. Does anyone have this product? Does it look like this? I'm sure I've used this before and it was more like a cream and didn't look quite like this. Oh, like an oil on top of it. It doesn't look quite right and it looks like it's kind of coming away from the edges, which is not what I expected to see. Okay, so this is a 15ml size. A full size would be 50ml of product for £72, so price per ml this would be worth about £21.60. Day number 15, and today we get the Espa body wash in bergamot and jasmine in a 75ml or 2.5 fluid ounce size. It's described as a soap-free body wash that gently yet effectively cleanses for beautifully refreshed skin. It's infused with a luxurious blend of pure essential oils, including bergamot and jasmine, to leave the skin delicately fragrant and beautifully soft. It's also made in England. A full size of this would be 250ml for £20, making this one worth about £5. Also today we get a product from Bamford. It is their body lotion in 50ml or 1.69 fluid ounce. I feel like this has shown up a few times as well before. Bamford do make really lovely products. This is their kind of geranium smelling body lotion. It's in a 50ml size, so 250ml of this would be £30, making this worth about £6. Kind of, well, not full sizes or travel sizes, but decent enough sizes, and at least again it's that combination of wash and lotion together, which I appreciate. Day number 16, and today we get two products again. The first is from Dr. Dennis Gross. It's the Ultra Gentle Alpha Beta Daily Peel. So this is a box of 3. I've actually been using the gentle ones again. I am obsessed with the Dr. Dennis Gross peels. I usually use the universal ones quite a lot and the sensitive ones when I need them, but since I'm using like a prescription retinoid, I've been using the sensitive ones on my nights off because I wanted to get back into using them, but I don't want to push my skin so far that it's going to start, you know, affecting the barrier or anything like that, or making my skin worse. So I seem to be able to tolerate these, so I'm pleased they're in here. Anyway, it's a 2-step peel. Clean the face, dry the face, use pad number 1 and just like rub it all over the face until the pad is dry. Leave it for 2 minutes, then do the same with pad number 2. Leave it for 2 minutes, then go ahead with your serum, moisturiser, or just your moisturiser. They are incredible. I think they're brilliant. You can use them a couple of times a week, although they are kind of pricey. Love to see them in here. I just think they're a brilliant product, and I think for people who've never used them before, it's that perfect chance to try them. So kind of price per application based on what a pack of 5 would cost you. These are worth around about £12.60. So again, kind of a sample box, because usually you can only buy a box in like a pack of 5 or larger. The other product in here is a full-size lip balm from Malin and Guts. It is the Mojito lip balm. This is just a lovely clear lip balm. It's got like a traditional kind of lip applicator which hugs the lips perfectly and is just like a perfect clear lip balm to put on. The Mojito one, as the name suggests, smells like mojito. It's got that kind of lovely minty sort of scent to it without kind of tasting of it or like it lasting long. It doesn't have like a sort of bee effect or anything like that. It's just got that like nice little mojito mint scent to it, and that is a full-size lip balm, 10ml, that retails for £14. Day number 17, another fragrance. This one is from Granado and it is Jardim Real, and I already have this because it came in the most recent Liberty Beauty drop box. So I'll show you the one I already have open. I don't really like this scent. This is, in fact, this is the only scent I think in the box I don't like in this box. This is what it looks like. It doesn't kind of have a lid on, but it is a spray perfume. It's just not a scent for me. To me, it kind of smells like an air freshener, which is certainly not what I want my fragrance to smell like. Let me know what it smells like to you. They describe it as floral, like I said, it was in the July Liberty Beauty drop box. It's got top notes of bergamot, mandarin, orange and pink pepper, heart notes of orange blossom, jasmine, sambac and magnolia, and base notes of sandalwood, musk and patchouli. I know that sounds great, but when it's brought together, for me personally, it's just not a scent I like. You can't buy it in this size. A full size would be 75ml for £110, so price per ml, the 10ml size you get in the calendar is worth about £14.66. Day number 18, and today we get 4 products. The first is a mini face brush from Otis Battersby, who I've never heard of before. They sell a range of brushes on the website, but they don't seem to do a mini one. This feels so incredibly soft. It feels like the perfect powder brush, which is what I think it is for. I'm just going to keep doing this for a while because it feels lovely. This is described as a small powder brush. Now, a full-size powder brush is £21, so it's not a super high value, but it feels really nice. It says the ultra soft design works to apply and diffuse loose and pressed powders over the face for a totally flawless and sheer finish. So you would think that they would pair it with a powder, but there isn't a powder formulation in this calendar. So I do find it slightly strange that of the brushes they could have gone for, there are other ones that probably would have worked better with what is in today's drawer. We get 3 travel size products from Rodial, which I think is actually very generous of them to give us 3 completely different products, all in that travel size. The first is the blush drops in the shade Frosted Pink. 2 gram, 0.06 ounce, are all that same size, they're all worth £25, and this is what I've got on my cheeks today. I'm going to insert a video here of me applying it. They've also included some other blush drops in the shade Sunset Kiss, which is not a shade I think is particularly going to work for me. This one is more of a kind of bronzy blush colour. And finally there is a bronze glow lighter, which is kind of like a liquid bronzer. And this is in the shade Sun Kissed Glow. So I'm not going to swatch them all. I open a lot of calendars and I can't use everything. And I don't want to open something that I'm just going to not be able to pass on because I've opened it. The applicator I think is really clever on this, really simple, easy to use travel blush or bronzer or whichever you're using. It's just in a little brush like this, so it just dots on really easily, and the other products obviously do the same. So I think it's a really practical sort of travel size products, and I do like the fact that they've included the brush. I mean, those 3 travel sizes, if you bought them all, the 3 together, like I said, £25 each, that's like £75 of product right there. And then you're obviously getting this brush as well, which, like I said, while it doesn't really work with the products they've included, in this day, it will be one I will really enjoy using because I love those kinds of brushes. Day number 19, and today we get some very expensive mini moisturizers. So when I was doing my research for the calendar, so whenever I buy a calendar and I unbox it, try and research and work out what the individual products are worth, etc. This one I nearly fell through the floor when I saw how much it retailed for. It's the La Prairie Skin Caviar Luxe Cream in a 5ml or 0.17 fluid ounce size. So a full size of this cream is 50ml for £500. Now who can afford to spend £500 on a moisturiser? I don't really know. You can't really see it very well on here, but it's like blue at the bottom, and then it's got that lovely kind of silver lid. It's quite heavy actually, as moisturisers go. It's quite heavy, weighty packaging, which I guess you'd expect when you're charging people that much. So given that it is £500 for 50ml of product, that means this 5ml size is worth £50, which is kind of crazy, yeah? It says, La Prairie Skin Caviar Luxe Cream combines the remastered science of caviar premier, caviar micronutrients and its exclusive cellular complex to deliver phenomenal lifting, firming and nourishment to leave the skin feeling supple, taut and renewed. Active ingredients attract, bind and replenish moisture deep within the skin, leaving tired skin looking rejuvenated. With its rich and velvety texture and continued use, this indulgent moisturiser makes fine lines appear reduced and leaves the skin feeling smoothed. I would hope so for that kind of price. I mean, I don't know how much of a difference it's going to make in, you know, 5ml of product. It's probably not going to last very long, but I'm sure it's the only time I'll ever use that cream because, ouch. But then I can't lie, when it's worth that much money, I feel like you will appreciate it all the more when you use it. The other product in here is from Sisley. It's their anti-aging fresh gel cream, again in a 5ml size. 50ml of this product is £418, so very similar kind of price point to the other one. And this one therefore is worth £41.80. And this is what the packaging's like for this one, although it's a lot more kind of lightweight and sort of plasticky than the other one. This one is an anti-wrinkle, firming, hydrating cream that protects against free radicals. After 4 weeks, wrinkles are visibly reduced. The face regains the firmness, density and radiance of younger skin. And after 2 months, and we're not going to get to 2 months in 5ml, but there you go, skin is glowing with health. It is restructured and regenerated. There is a visible reduction in perceived age. So people are going to think you look younger when you use this cream. Maybe that's why it's worth, like, I don't know, £418 for a tub of cream. It would have to do a lot, wouldn't it? It just says on the front, fresh gel cream, day and night. I don't even want to open it until I'm going to use it. That's how protective I'm now feeling of it. It's like, wow. Would you pay £500 for a moisturiser? Day number 20, and today we get a product from Trish McEvoy. It is the Lash Curling Tubular Mascara in Jet Black. And it's 5 gram or 0.18 ounce. So a tubular mascara, it basically coats the lashes and you can remove it using warm water rather than having to kind of fight with it too much. Just don't go out in the rain. It's dermatologist tested, not tested on animals, formulated without gluten, parabens, PEGs, phthalates, sulfates, SLS, SLES. It's described as better than waterproof lash curling tubular mascara. It lengthens and curls each lash to perfection without smudging or smearing. So then how can you remove it with warm water and gentle pressure if it's waterproof? That sounds like a contradiction. But it's supposed to be good. It's Trish McEvoy's like top selling product, I believe. So I'm just gonna have to give it a try. It does sound quite good, to be fair. And I like the feel of the tube and stuff. It feels like a good quality kind of luxury mascara. Day number 21, and today we get 2 products, this time from MZ Skin. We get the Radiance and Renewal AHA Instant Clarity Refining Mask 20ml 0.67 fluid ounce. So this is a travel size. It's a radiance boosting face mask with alpha hydroxy acid complex for luminous, fresh looking skin. It's got 4 powerful actives that dissolve dead skin cells, diminish the appearance of fine lines, wrinkles and pores, reverse visible pigmentation and impart a healthy glow. Skin appears instantly revived and radiant. So you would apply this twice a week to clean and dry face, neck and décolletage for 15 minutes before rinsing with warm water. And this travel size retails for £23. And then to pair nicely with that, we get the Light Moisturiser Daily Anti-Aging Peptide Enriched Cream Light, 10ml, 0.35 fluid ounce. And this one has got a light texture that absorbs quickly without clogging the pores. It is clinically proven to increase skin moisturisation by 44% after 6 weeks. Clinically proven to reduce wrinkle depth by up to 34% after 6 weeks. It also has a multi-molecular weight hyaluronic acid which delivers instant long-lasting hydration. It also has other ingredients that even your skin tone and all kinds of different things. It sounds very nice, and it's nice to be able to use 2 products from the same brand as they intended. Nice to get 2 travel size products in here. So this travel size moisturiser retails for £30 in this 10ml travel size. Day number 22, and today we get 2 products in travel sizes from Davines. These are their shampoo and conditioner combo, and the range is Oi. They both retail for £14 in the travel size. The shampoo is 90ml, the conditioner is 75ml. All hair types with Rokuku oil. They do get highly rated. I've used these, but not for years. Smells quite soapy. I do remember that sort of smell, which I don't find particularly pleasant. But hopefully, I think it's quite a gentle formulation, so it shouldn't sort of irritate my scalp or anything. Ooh, conditioner is quite thick as well. It's all sort of gone to one side of the tub. Again, has like a kind of soapy scent to it. Day number 23, and today we get a product from Sol de Janeiro. It is the Brazilian Boom Boom Cream in the 75ml travel size. I'm sure most of us have tried this by now. It's usually one of those, you absolutely love the scent, it's very kind of tropical island, or you find it too strong. I mean, I find I apply this and it lasts until I shower it off because it's quite a strong scent. Super moisturising. I really enjoy it. So the 75ml travel size retail for £21. Day number 24, and we get 2 products in here. These are nail products. They're both by Manicurist. The first is the Huile Vert Nail and Cuticle Oil. This is a full size that retails for £15. We got this in a beauty drop box a while ago as well. It's got active ingredients across a blend of 6 oils, and it's an ultra rich treatment that promotes regrowth, regenerating cuticles and dry nails. And it's the ideal way to finish off your manicure. I already have this somewhere. It looks like this. It's got a little dropper in it, so you just drop it onto the nails. The other product is a nail varnish. I don't use as much nail varnish now because I tend to sort of gel my own nails, but maybe this would be good for my toes. It is the Green Quick Dry Intense Colour Nail Varnish in Red Velvet. So this seems more Christmassy, and I think most of us, even if you don't like a red lip, might be more willing to kind of try a red nail. And this is a full size 15ml or half of a fluid ounce, and this retails for £14. Day number 25, Christmas Day, and this is where 1 in 100 calendars will contain a £250 gift card. Like I said, mine does not, but you do get in here a travel size of Santal 33 by Labo, and I love what they've done with the label here because they've specifically said it's for happy holidays and it's from Harvey Nichols, and they've put that across the label. Compounded for Harvey Nichols for happy holidays. This has got the lovely heavy Labo lid. It is in a 15ml. This is a very distinct scent. It's hard to describe. This is how the brand describes it. They say, here is, in a few words, what Santal 33 is. An open fire, the soft drift of smoke, where sensuality rises after the light has gone. That is so helpful. Not really. It's a very, very unusual, indescribable scent. So this retails for £74 in this 15ml size, so nice to find that in Christmas Day. So that's the 2024 Harvey Nichols Beauty Advent Calendar. 42 products, retails for £250 and it's worth over £1,000. I quite like it. It's not got quite as high a worth value as some of the other high-end Advent calendars, but I like it because, like I said, for a lot of it, it's quite different. But let me know in the comments what you think of this calendar. All the products will be linked below, as will the Advent calendar, and if you choose to make a purchase with one of my links, I may get a small commission for referring you, which helps to support the channel. I really appreciate it, and it all really, really helps. I'd love it if you'd give the video a thumbs up. It lets me know you're enjoying the content I'm producing, and I'd love it if you subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell to be notified when my next video goes live. You'll also find a whole bunch of beauty discounts there in the description box as well. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one. Bye guys.